Jim mentioned in an earlier video that school had started back. So the buses are running, and kids are at the bus stop being a little loud. I don't know how that affects the birds, but they've been quiet this morning. It's also about 54, 53 degrees this morning. So that maybe keeps the birds in a little bit instead of them hopping around looking for food already this morning. About 7:15 this morning. Squirrels have already been out. Jim has discovered that squirrels will eat grapes if you cut them in half and don't throw any nuts out. If they have the option of nuts or grapes, they will go for the nuts. But they did seem to enjoy the grapes. They grab them and run away with them, so I'm guessing they eat them. Or maybe they're just running away with them to get rid of them so that I'll throw something good out there for them. Official sunrise was about an hour ago with the trees and a hill. Actual sunrise usually is about 15-20 minutes later than what actual sunrise is. Sunset usually is about the exact time it should happen. The horizon that way is a little bit flatter. There are some buildings in the way that causes some trouble sometimes though. Jim's got some sunset videos he recorded for you guys. Hopes maybe you get to check those out later this week. This is probably Jim's favorite time of the day. About an hour before sunrise to a couple hours afterwards. Seems like usually around 9 a.m. the birds and squirrels have all got done doing their feeding and whatever it is they do in the mornings. And they're back in their nest roosting. You do hear them every once in a while through the day, especially if it rains or something like that. Robins will be out hunting for worms that have come to the surface. The first Monday in September here in the United States is celebrated as Labor Day. Lots of conservatives like to make fun of the day and say, isn't it funny that we celebrate labor by giving everyone a day off? But they don't understand. The purpose of Labor Day is to celebrate those strides that labor unions made to get 40-hour work weeks, to get overtime pay, to get better working conditions for everyone, to get child labor laws so that you don't have 10 and 12-year-olds working in factories. But the main purpose of the holiday anymore has been forgotten. No one knows what Labor Day means. They just know that it's one last party, barbecue, trip to the lake that they can have at the end of summer. So that is pretty much what it has become, is the end of the summer, 3-day weekend, so that you can take the boat out one last time. You can throw some food on the grill one last time in the summer. Maybe swim in the pool one more time before you put the cover on it. Jim knows the United Kingdom just had a bank holiday yesterday, which was Monday. He's curious what that bank holiday celebrated and how you guys celebrate your bank holidays there in the United Kingdom. So if there's anyone listening from the United Kingdom, or even Mike, I know you're there in Spain, but I believe you're originally from somewhere in the United Kingdom. If you could share maybe what the bank holiday is like there, or maybe even share what it's like in Spain. Just sort of curious as to how you guys celebrate your holidays, and whether it includes a trip to the beach, whether it just includes a day sitting around the house not doing anything, enjoying a day off work, or exactly what you guys do to celebrate. Jim has been trying to do some things called mindful meditation. They're usually little 5-minute sessions that just get you to control your breathing, center yourself, sort of take your mind to a different place and just settle. Jim has been trying to do something lately called mindful meditation, usually about a 5-minute session. Just sort of control your breathing, center your thoughts, empty your mind of everything, and just have some peace for about 5 minutes. Jim usually likes to do it outside, but being that I live about 300 yards from a major 4-lane highway, it can be difficult sometimes to find peace and calm. I suppose maybe if I had better control and was better at the meditations, I could close out everything. So hopefully I can achieve that level of consciousness, mindfulness, whatever it's called. Jim's not necessarily searching for nirvana or any great enlightenment, just sort of likes to take a couple of minutes and calm himself, prepare himself for the day, maybe get his heart rate down. Jim's doctor likes him getting his heart rate down. They give me some medication to get my heart rate down, so I'm sure they would appreciate the meditation and efforts I'm making to get my heart rate down. Jim supposes that his mindful meditation and heart-slowing exercises would go a little bit better if he drank maybe some green tea or chamomile or something in the morning and instead of his cup of coffee while he was doing it. That reminds Jim, his dad would take, Jim's dad would take melatonin as a sleep aid. Then he would wash it down with a cup of coffee. So, yeah, I guess it's just carrying on a family tradition to try to drink a cup of coffee to get our heart rates and minds to slow down.